Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do an experiment on these metal containers here. I got them both pretty cheap. This one here is steel. It's stainless steel. On the bottom it says it is 18 by 8 stainless steel. I looked that up. There's an Old Navy tag on the bottom. Apparently Old Navy sells them for like $7 or something. This one here I got from the dollar store. It doesn't say any on the bottom, but it doesn't say like what grade of aluminum it is. I've seen videos where these are melted or warped. So what I did was I filled each of them about half full of water, and I'm out here burning my fall leaves. Took off the plastic caps, and I'm going to toss them in there in the fire. I got some hot coals going on, and I'm going to see how long it takes to get this water boiling and if it warps these bottles, because I'm really curious about that aluminum, because many times I have I've melted pop cans and beer cans, whatever. They only take a couple hours to burn if you got a really hot raging fire. So I will come back later. I'll keep track of the time and see how they do. I'm actually very surprised right now. It has not even been in a minute, and you can already see that steel one sizzling. The aluminum one, not so much. There's actually a higher quantity of water in the steel one, because it's a little bit bigger over the aluminum one, but you know, obviously aluminum cools a lot quicker. But I will check back in a few minutes, see what happens to these. There she goes at 2 minutes. You can just hear it boiling. This one here is starting to sizzle. It's definitely boiling. No, she's roaring in there. If I pull these out, I might be able to get a better look. I just want to grab some pliers. See, I'm not seeing any warpage or anything to this bottle. And it's still simmering pretty good. This one here, same old stuff. I guess it didn't simmering as much as I thought, but they're definitely boiling. You can hear them for sure. I'm not seeing any warpage yet, but it sure doesn't take long, because there it goes again. He's raging. Alright guys, so here's the conclusion. They both boiled in about a minute. It only took about a minute for about half of them full of water. Now, there's no warpage at all on the stainless steel. One thing I noticed was the upper half, when you did pick it up and you moved around the water, you could hear the water sizzling when it touched the hot, non-watered area. This here, maybe it was just that soot on there that made it look like it was warped. Looking closely, this doesn't seem to have any warpage. Now, I did see a YouTube video where a guy was distilling using these, and they looked like they were the aluminum ones. They looked almost exactly like this. I'll have to check on that again, but it looked like he was doing it on a stovetop. And in all actuality here, he was also, doing distilling, which in doing that, you're subjecting this to just nothing but heat. Now, with that said, like I said, it only takes a minute to boil water in these. Anything over that's overkill. I did do 10 minutes with water in both of these, and there really wasn't any significant change. Now, when I took this out with the, you could see right there's a crack in there. When I took this out with the pliers, that's what happens, so keep that in mind. If I was in the field and I'd never done this before and I had nothing to take it out of the fire with, maybe I would have just grabbed a pliers or something if it was available, and then I'd have a hole in my bottle. If you're an ounce for ounce guy, I don't know, they're about the same weight to me. You know, the steel's a little bit heavier. I bet you I could probably crush the aluminum a lot easier than the steel if it was stepped on or whatever. So it becomes almost a personal preference. As far as cooling, within a minute, they're both cool to touch. You know, you would think the aluminum, maybe it was a couple seconds sooner or something. But yeah, I see these everywhere. I figured I'd do a review on them. They apparently are effective unless you do overkill on them. I don't see any warping. What I'd like to do in the future is do another video where I go out in the cold once we get snow on the ground and try it again and see if there's significant warping from taking it in and out of the fire. I would like to note that I did take each of these out of the fire 3-4 times. You know, let them kind of cool for a few seconds and put them back in. But that's the video. Thanks for watching.